we have another group we're usually missing. We have the men. Women are about 50%, but we also have men. And there are a lot of men who want to support women in these kind of issues. But some men have struggling with the culture in the countries and in their organizations, their social clubs and each other. But they have to change it. They have to change the mental focus, if we have to say it, and use them also, because we have to work together.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a ton. So can we all give a great round of applause for Miss Katarina from Sweden? Can we all please clap for her? Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining, and great presentation and sharing from Sweden. So now can I connect Elif from Turkey? Elif, can we have your introduction? Vilma, please don't get angry because we gonna listen your music and many things from Brazil. But now I would like to connect Turkey, the beautiful city, the beautiful lady, the beautiful teacher is here, educator and the inspirational leader, Miss Elif. Can we hear please your introduction and presentation? Elif, can I connect?
Regards from Turkey, but I have no idea about Skype program because I use always Zoom. And
is it visible, your screen?
I will share my screen.
Yeah, it is coming. Yeah, you are miracle making. Please go on, Elif.
Okay, I think I can't share my screen. Would you like to help me?
Yeah, sure. Please introductory part. Can you please share your introduction, dear?
Okay. I'm Elif Selçuk. I'm from Turkey. I live in Denizli. I'm a religion teacher. I've been a religion teacher about 16 years. And also I'm the founder of the Value of Women and Gender Equality in 21st Century Activity Project. Like this.
Okay, so is your screen is visible now?
Okay.
Can you see?
No, I can't see my screen.
This one? This one?
Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Women's rights are a vital issue. Mankind has worked in many fields such as technology, artificial intelligence, medicine, sailing, exploration, vehicles to space. Women contributed to the organization of these studies in terms of agenda. Women are no different from men. Women manage countries, institutions and organizations, companies. Although we have completed 1/5 of the 21st century, unfortunately, women are still exposed to violence and even killed. We are still talking about these issues. Of course, it's very sad to make this sentence because this is also in the character of imagery. We define civilization, but we fail to be civilized. It is a duty to care about an ongoing struggle for women's social, political, and economic rights, and to take desired levels, and women have not fully achieved their rights. In Turkey, our great leader Mustafa Kemal Atatürk did some work to empower girls and women. That's why we are proud of Atatürk.
Okay.
In 1924, with the law of the Tevhid-i Tedrisat, gender discrimination in education was abolished and everyone had equal rights. In 1933, the Directory of Technical Education for Girls was established for girls to receive vocational education. He gave us the Turkish Civil Code in 1926. This law is Turkey's largest and one of its forms. It's important in terms of family law and women's attainment of their rights. Thus, men and women met at the same point. In 1930, women gained the right to vote and elected in municipalities. In 1938, they abolished the rights to be elected deputies in the parliament. The working conditions of women were improved with a labor law in 1936 and the ILO Convention in 1937 prohibited women from working in hard work. These works that I have mentioned have been an important turning point in the empowerment of women and girls and their activation of rights. The UN Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Violence Against Women was signed in 1979. As a country, we have been included in this contract and made it a part of our domestic law. This contract has been a breaking point in many countries. Women began to accrue rights. In our country, in 1990, women gained the right not to take permission from their husbands to work. In 1901, the close family is the foundation of Turkish society was added, followed by the clause based on equality between spouses. Marriage regimes have changed. The woman was given the right to participate in church groups. Although there are good developments in our country, there are still definitions and grievances. Evet, yes. Important topic is in our country women's surname. The woman has to take the husband's last name, but
Hello? Can you hear? Elif, maybe your connection has got disconnected or something. So, is there Vilma with us from Brazil?
I think I interrupt.
Elif, can you listen?
Yes, I interrupt. I think.
Sorry.
Again, I connect.
Okay. So the slide was number 5 for you, that women has got the last name of her husband.
Okay. The important issue in our country is woman's surname. The woman has to take the husband's last name, but if she wishes, she can combine her husband's surname and surname for marriage can use it if a woman applies to the court individual to I can't pronounce when she gets married she can use her own surname, but unfortunately social pressures prevent the exercise of this right. When a woman gets married and divorced, she has to constantly update her identity. The woman has to announce to all institutions that she is getting married or divorced. For bank accounts, academics may have to use different surnames. In some cases, a woman may continue to use her husband's surname after divorce. For example, if a woman is known by her husband's surname in business life, she can use her husband's surnames if it is important for her career, but the woman has to prove in court that she will not harm her ex-husband. The other issue is violence. The pandemic has increased domestic violence. Now I want to give some examples from other countries. Domestic violence increased in Italy and France during the epidemic. Some hotels provided shelter services for women. In Spain, when women called the pharmacy and request mask 19 from the officer, it means a domestic violence notification. This situation is reported to police by pharmacy staff. The Federation of Women's Associations of Turkey reported that during the epidemic, physical violence against women increased by 18%. Psychological violence increased by 93%, and the demand for shelters increased 78%. Like this. Violence stems from inequality between men and women. Gaps in laws and practices cause violence. Unfortunately, the domestic violence has increased. We need to prevent domestic violence. Children witness violence in the home. Later, children are affected psychologically, and they can take the family as a role model from time to time. The children may use violence against peers at school or in the game in other people, considering that the perpetrator is strong. Serious measures must be taken to prevent violence. I would like to make some suggestions here. Gender equality in school should be integrated into the curriculum, and student clubs should be opened to carry out activities and projects. If we can't prevent violence, there should be sanctions that protect the victims of violence, and support policies should be implemented. This is the woman by strengthened. Women should know and use their rights, and shelter should be improved. We should support every person who is a victim of violence. Zero tolerance to violence should be our motto. We should develop international policies to encourage other countries to act by giving ideas on what they should do and to encourage political will. I will invite now world leaders, all situations and organizations and civil society to sensitivity, cooperation and coordination, because laws may not completely end violence. Valuing and investing in people will solve these problems. Now I would like to talk about my project, the value of women and gender equality in twin projects. We included women's rights in the third step of our project. We did a lot of research with students and prepared materials. We researched women's rights around the world. Now we would like to share our awareness video with you. Okay. Now I will share link of
Done?
video. Okay. But I don't know how will I share the link. Would you like to help me, dear?
Yeah, which one? E-twinning? E-twinning project?
Yeah, yes. Our awareness video.
Yeah, this one. This slide is here. You can see all our international leaders. Can you see the link?
Just a minute.
E-twinning project, right? 21st century.
Yes. Would you like to help me to share the link, please?
Yes, I have clicked it here.
I think I sent you to
I have clicked it here, but the link is not opening. I don't know why. Okay, so dearest leader, this is time to connect Brazil now. Can I connect our dearest another international important guest, Ms. Vilma? Can you hear me?
Yes, dear?
Yeah, dearest, can you please share about your information, your song, and the way how you have regained the value, how you have become the person always you wanted to be?
Well, I'm Vilma from Brazil. I'm an English teacher here, and I've been teaching English for 16 years more or less. And I've been teaching kids, teens, and adults. And I've been working with lots of international projects and organizations because I want my students to learn to communicate with the world. I want they understand they are able to communicate. I want they understand they have to believe in themselves and they can communicate. They can learn English for life to understand people around the world.
Okay. Yes. So there is one request from Divyani. Can you please connect your presentation? Vilma, I have one request, and Katarina from Sweden, and I can see Elif is here, Gayani is here. So I will all request you. Om Prakash is here, so you be the judge now. Divyani, the future leader, she wants to present her presentation as a future leader, as a researcher. After her presentation, I will connect Vilma to sing her song to share her great song, please. Divyani, can you connect your presentation?
Yes, just a second.
Yeah, so I would like to request your attention. Om Prakash, can you please introduce yourself by this time?
Hello.
Yeah.
You listening me?
Yeah. Can you please just say your name and from where you have connected?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. According to India and Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak. I especially thank to Monira Sultana. It's me, Dr. Om Prakash from India. I'm presently working with my NGO. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. Divyani, requesting you kindly present your presentation and share how you have... Yeah, we can all see your presentation. Please share your introduction and go for the presentation.
Okay, so my name is Divyani Arjun Singh. I'm from Mumbai, India. I am studying class 10th. As a student, as a young girl, I know what is the situation of my country and also about the other countries. I know that. So, as a student, I don't know much about what is going around the world. Means like what is going in the office, what is the internal information, I don't know. But what I am listening from my parents, and what I am listening from the net, you can say what I am going through all the surrounding I am knowing. So according to that facts or according to the research what I have done from some days, so I have got some information I want to share that. Can I share?
Yeah, please.
So today's topic is women's rights and children's rights and their justice in their own life, we can say. So as we all know that if I want to give an example that if two persons like a husband or a wife go on the job to do job and they come back home, they are too tired, but the wife only go in the kitchen and cook the food. Why? This is also the one kind of injustice we can say, because the wife is also too tired. But the only thing we can see is, you can see my PPT?
Yeah, it was connecting. Can you please connect again? It has lost the connection, I think so.
Okay, not an issue.
Please
Now
share.
you can see?
I think it's coming. I request all of our international heroes and leaders. Yeah, I can see your PPT to judge the presentation that Ms. Divyani is presenting now. Divyani, go on, please.
Okay, so